So what happens when you let Saudi Arabia into the BRICS?
Hey there, welcome back to the Finance Zoom channel. Guess what? Saudi Arabia joins the BRICS club. But wait, do you know what BRICS actually stands for? BRICS represents Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, a powerful coalition that's been making waves in the global economic landscape. The addition of Saudi Arabia and potential BRICS members could create a formidable alliance, challenging Western economies. This partnership's impact goes beyond economics and shapes global geopolitics. Stay tuned for the revelations in this video as we dive into an intriguing topic. Jim Rickards, Western Economies versus BRICS Wall.
You have two of the three largest oil producers in the world, Russia and Saudi Arabia. You have two of the three largest nuclear arsenals in the world, Russia and China. You have, throwing India in and some others, you have about 50% of global population, 54% of global GDP using purchasing power parity. Well, this is not the old third world. These are not basket cases. These are many of the biggest economies in the world that collectively have enormous power, natural resources, gold reserves, landmass, population, military.
Tuning into Jim Rickards' analysis of how Western economies measure up against the emerging BRICS powerhouse is like unlocking a new perspective. Let me break it down for you in a more digestible way. A fascinating narrative unfolds in Jim Rickards' insights. The inclusion of Saudi Arabia into the BRICS group is reshaping global dynamics on a grand scale. This alliance holds more than just the clout of oil giants like Russia and Saudi Arabia. It encompasses over half of the world's population and commands a substantial chunk of the global economy. It sounds like a revelation, right? Jim's perspective defies conventional notions of the third world. These nations aren't just players. They're armed with an array of strengths, abundant natural resources, gold reserves, expansive territories, massive populations, and formidable military capabilities. They're not just contenders, but heavyweight challengers to Western powers like the US and Europe. The excitement lies in the potential for a complete transformation of the world order. We're on a mission to uncover answers to questions like, who precisely is this new challenger disrupting Western fiat currencies? And what factors are truly shaping the trajectory of world currencies? Now let's listen to Jim Rickards provide us with these perspectives.
Define BRICS, it's an acronym: Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. So those are the BRICS.
Introducing the new contender challenging the established Western fiat currencies, the acronym BRICS enters the scene, representing Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. These emerging economies are making their mark on the global stage, aiming to diversify the world's economic landscape beyond our known Western dominance. The term BRICS was coined to highlight the combined potential of these nations as drivers of global economic growth. It's not just about individual strength. Collectively, they hold substantial populations, land masses, and resources. Working in unity, they seek to enhance their economic cooperation, making their presence felt in international discussions. Could the BRICS nations disrupt the stronghold of Western fiat currencies, particularly the US dollar and the euro, in the realms of global trade and finance? The intrigue lies here, as some experts speculate on their potential to challenge the established order. As I explore the future of world currencies, I encounter a blend of factors at play. Economic prowess, technological advancements, geopolitical shifts, and alterations in global trade patterns all contribute. The key factors shaping world currencies. 1. Economic strength. The path of world currencies is closely tied to a nation's economic might. Strong economies generate wealth, maintain growth, and ensure fiscal stability, affecting currency values. Robust currencies fuel international trade and investments. 2. Technological evolution. Technology is redefining currencies. Digitalization, cryptocurrencies, and innovative payment systems are revolutionizing currency use and transactions. These advancements enhance efficiency, security, and global interactions. 3. Global politics. Currency dynamics are sensitive to geopolitical shifts. International events like treaties, conflicts, and sanctions swiftly impact currency values. Geopolitics shapes economic stability perception and influences investor confidence. 4. Trade changes. Currency demand and exchange rates respond to shifts in global trade patterns. Alterations in supply chains, trade agreements, and protectionist policies directly influence currency values, especially in trade-intensive nations. 5. BRICS impact. Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, BRICS, collectively reshaped the global economic landscape. Their united efforts challenge Western dominance, enhance economic cooperation, and influence the currency realm. As BRICS nations amplify their influence, their role in global finance grows. Understanding these factors gives insight into how world currencies evolve. Economic, technological, geopolitical, and trade elements mix to shape currencies. BRICS nations add their influence to play a bigger role in the global economy. Remember, the currency landscape is complex and shaped by many factors. Big changes need a blend of economics, politics, and technology. Now let's focus on the contender shaking up Western currencies. This idea is catching on, sparking talks about the global currency system. Jim's insights show the role of the US dollar in events like Russia-Ukraine. This story began decades ago, shaping events from the early 2000s to the financial crisis. As I explore, I'm diving into a captivating world that could reshape global economics. Navigating this evolving currency landscape promises a journey that will unfold for decades. Talking about a new currency contender means looking back over decades. De-dollarization started in the early 2000s, grew after the 2009 crisis, and is still changing. It's a gradual tale spanning years, aiming for an alternative to the US dollar.
If you want to understand this, you have to stop thinking like an American. You have to start thinking like a Russian.
Jim Rickards shared insights about the BRICS using a unique currency tied to gold's value. Unlike regular money, its worth depends on how much gold it represents. This helps avoid issues seen with past currencies. BRICS links to gold make sense, but the BRICS value in dollars changes as gold prices change. Jim explained that BRICS doesn't replace dollars for gold, it's an extra option. BRICS smartly uses the dollar-gold market to connect their money to gold without storing a lot of gold. Interestingly, you can't trade the BRICS directly for gold. Its value might go up if the dollar's value goes down, like a bet on the world economy changing. Now, debt to GDP ratios show how much a country borrows compared to what it makes. This affects the dollar's future due to modern money theories. To tackle this, there's a clever plan, a new currency tied to gold's value. This idea is based on the idea that gold can help steady things when the dollar struggles. This new currency isn't meant to replace the current ones, but to work alongside them. BRICS has a clever approach. They use gold to strengthen their new currency, even if the dollar's gold value changes. While the dollar's gold market does its thing, the new money stays steady thanks to gold. Russia's plan is smart too. Instead of ditching the dollar-gold market, they're using it. Their new currency is based on gold stability and the idea that the dollar might not stay strong. This all started when the US froze Russia's central bank money. People got worried about the dollar. The BRICS currency seems safer because it can't be frozen like that. It was a 17-year project, but now they're speeding it up. The BRICS currency is a smart way to use gold stability while taking advantage of the dollar's possible weakness. It's a unique approach that deals with money without trying to replace any particular currency.
All these ideas are ruining the dollar and everyone can see it, but not yet. And so if you want to launch this new currency and you say, hey, long term, the dollar is going to collapse in terms of gold, I'll hook my horse to this wagon called gold by weight. and I'll just reap the benefits. And I don't have to do a thing.
As we wrap up this exploration, guided by Jim Rickards' insights, a vivid image emerges: Western economies on a collision course with the BRICS wall. This metaphor captures the imminent clash of economic strategies and ideologies that could reshape the financial landscape. Jim Rickards' perspective allows us to vividly envision this clash, marking a pivotal moment in the world of finance. As we reflect on the implications of countries aligning with gold and the innovative moves by the BRICS alliance, it becomes clear that the global stage is evolving. The imagery of economies hitting a BRICS wall serves as a memorable takeaway, symbolizing the transformation underway. Rickards' guidance illuminates the intricate relationship between geopolitics, finance, and the global economy, making this exploration enlightening. Remember, the collision of ideas and strategies is what drives progress and change. With Jim Rickards as our guide, we're equipped to understand and navigate these evolving dynamics, ensuring we stay informed and engaged as our financial world continues to evolve. What do you think about this topic? Let me know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Finance Soon channel. I'll see you in the next video.